but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen here. They pick up the Galio, Tibby.
Okay, I was not expecting a Galio to show up this late into the matchup, but it does make sense as a direct counter to the Gragas. He does have the magic resist shield, he has those defensive...
With that wombo combo, talking about that, we're going to head on over to our casters. Rev, Trajan, take it away.
30 seconds until minions
Thank you, Orchid. We are straight into the game. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Rev. We're on to the Rift for game number 2. Los Ratones putting a strong game 1 together. ABI, in fact, with a very different draft coming out, as are the Ratones, right? This is not a sit back and scale comp. This is a get stuck in and do stuff comp.
I mean, sure, you have to do stuff, however, and he also misses a lot of XP. He's still level 1, by the way.
Velia is at 1 flashes straight into his face, though. Level 1 or no, the knockback's still there, relative with the damage. Reckless with the heal, and Los Ratones saving Private Velia. They get the Pantheon to safety.
Oh my god, somehow it did work. And what do they gain from that? Nothing. You lost so much time on the rail. You now know where the Panther is going to be, and hypothetically you're looking to punish him again, but I'm not sure if anyone else can follow up. Relative has no flash, Tokimo has no sums.
More insistent on picking them up in that first game, and Hextech Soul paid massive dividends for them, especially for a mid-game comp like this. I wonder if we'll see the Rats tend their down to get that objective before too long, see if they can't get themselves another win condition.
I mean, it's the side difference, right? From blue side, you don't have as easy of an access to the Drake bait. Last time they were from the red side, way easier. And now there was also the reset coming in from Crown and Reckless. They don't really want to contest this, but now they want to play.
Ooh, big damage on Dapper Boy. The Galio is ready. Velia is going to step away, has the Scuttle movement boost as well. Los Ratones will back away, hands up, sorry, no harm, no foul, didn't mean it, don't get too excited. Sit, you know, lasso to Crowny's waist, and they're just going to town on this bot side.
Okay, they don't really have to do anything over there. For now, they have to just be wary. Relative was moving, and now he's getting punished.
Here comes the ultimate, that's the Valkyrie already down, and the flash is there, easy secure the first blood for the Pantheon.
It's so heartbreaking from all of the enemy side. They tried so hard to get that Pantheon away from his early game spikes, but they couldn't find the timer. The first flash used was not punished. He was never invaded. He was never caught out. And now Velia collecting that first blast, first Drake, making sure that it's completely disconnected from the second grab spawn. He should be the one running them up until the next Drake spawns.
House is deep behind enemy lines, is going to get caught on ulted by Afro Boy. Relative is there to lay the damage down, and Afro Boy's going to pick up the credit. Okay, I mean, sure. That's one for the VOD review, I suppose. We'll find out what the thinking was there.
I mean, you know, I don't claim I'm smart enough to understand BAUS a lot, okay? If I ever try and copy this playstyle, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna aim, but even a move to the grab, no, they wanna try and repeat the dive.
We bring in Nemesis down, Velia is coming through too to get some stun, some early damage, reset the aggro, Crowny with a little bit of damage, and in fact the Grump seems to be the target of Velia's affections right now. Not interested in the dive just yet. Perhaps not wanting to risk with such a high HP level. This does now leave BAUS, force the TP into mid lane to hold it from Relative. Here comes round 2 on the dive. He's going to take up that aggro. Rockload doing good damage. Velia suffering, actually. Has to drop the Eva. Falls. Rockload flashes away.
Hello.
Crowny as well. It's a mega botch in the bot side for Los Ratones. Lucky for them, BAUS found a solo kill in mid.
I mean, yeah, he found the solo kill, and luckier as well, it's that Crowny dies to nothing, only the tower. That means that's an execute, and that means that it doesn't count or the fit up and ready to cover. There's not really much you can do, especially since his ultimate only got one person, and that person still has the flash, still has the ult. You can go so far away and create so much space. Now with that, you've given away full control of the Drake territory, and with that, I also think you're kind of giving up the first tower of the game, especially since BAUS got that fabled one more wave in the top side, had the extra reset, and now with the Cosmic Drive, I'm pretty sure he has cooldowns for days.
Yeah, he's already solo killed Relative once. That Corki has to be careful. Down goes the first turret, secured for Los Ratones, and we saw the Infernal Rift coming through. The Drake gods are blessing Los Ratones today. Hextech in game.
Has one less tool to play with. He will need to commit the ultimate, and the ultimate is also a huge cooldown and isn't global.
dropping ultimates on this rail kill right now. They've got them very, very low.
Oh,
The shield's
no.
there, but doesn't get over the wall. Galio coming in hot right now. Reckless now the one getting aggressed on, has to flash to safety away from the rest of the Ratones. No Galio taunt to be found, and AV successfully defend their support.
I mean, they defend the support, but they're losing much more prio on the map. Look at BAUS in the bot lane. He's already dealing with the tier 2 tower. There's the ult on top. They're trying to get relative.
With the stun, but Nemesis not quite in range. Does he have
Oh.
the flash? There it is. Relative burns a summoner. It does.
The
And the
messy
flash
lead.
as well. They want to commit this one. They've got the 3 versus 1. BAUS has already
me?
got the inner turret. It's worth
Oh,
more than
God.
his life, to be honest. It might just be a time-wasting exercise at this stage. The phase rush to safety. Oh, over the wall.
Ooh.
And is he going to get to safety? He's almost out of mana, but AV just don't have the damage in place to chase him all the way down, I fear. He's almost at the turret with the speed up from the feathers on the ground as well, and BAUS leads them on a merry chase.
Idiotic souls. And I think that RATONES finds themselves already in a place where they have almost outscaled the enemy team.
Yeah, they've got so much working in their favor. Dragon spawns as a herald, crashes into mid lane. That's going to open up that last outer for Los Ratones as they rotate down to the dragon, trying to get control of that vision. There's an opportunity for AV to look for a potential pincer angle here if Los Ratones are sloppy in the way they enter, but they're so strong and they're clearly ready to spoil for a fight. Relative loses the W. Already doesn't have the flash. Jin ult comes through. Afterboy can't get in range. A lovely bounce ultimate keeps him out of the Galio ult though. Is going to get good damage onto Crowny. He gets taunted up. The heal and the cleanse is there to keep him alive. And BAUS threatening on the flank. AV do not want to step forward as LR are running for the hills. They've got the objective they wanted and they don't lose a man for it.
Oh, Crowny almost got picked away, and
He had a heal that had to be dropped to keep him there. He doesn't quite have the cleanse back up again. But if they can get Crowny off the board, it takes a lot of the sting out of that Los Ratones team fight, but it's hard to get onto the Reckless, never mind the Braum, as maybe they're going to attempt to play onto Velia instead. Nemesis drops the wall down, splits Relative up, and Tokimo left alone on the front line. No one to back him up, no one to help him out, as Noz has to flash away, sidesteps the BAUS ultimate. Well done by the Jin to keep himself safe, but now the Galio is the one abandoned in the 4 versus 1. A flash face plant into the wall, and it's a shutdown for Velia.
I swear to God, that was the full caster curse into effect, because I was hyping BAUS up so much, and in this fight he connected 0 spells. 3 body slams, an ultimate, 2 Qs, everything lost to the Aether. And I could hear the TikTok edit of, they just want to see me fall with it, Zidane like touching his head or whatever. But yeah, it's still a very nice fight, calm, collected. Nemesis did so much to split the enemy team into 2 or 3 spots, and that was more than enough for
Let's get the shield
the
up
Rat
for our
army.
boy right there. Atakan has been secured. We don't want to lose any of those buffs for free. Los Ratones, Crowny especially, still happy to throw out some... This one, for now, they have pulled the recall. BAUS is on the flank right now. The Tiki's coming in too. They need to wait for Belly. He's got an ult to come in. BAUS has found Noz! The Jin's been eliminated before the fight can even start. And now Los Ratones charging forward. They smell blood in the river. Crowny, Ian forward, looks for Rocklow. Can't find the kill, but near enough. And down goes the Drake Soul. BAUS round the corner as well. Farming waves while the fight's still going on. Relative should be able to escape. Another E keeps him there. As the BAUS withdrawal comes through, Afroboy isolated and taken down. Tokimo next on the docket. Lovely knockback from Nemesis secures it. And Los Ratones take everything. The Atakan, the Soul, the Baron is live. This is looking devastating.
And they still have 4 retreats remaining for them. We might not get the teamfight fiesta we were expecting, but that's the evolution of the Ratones. They play calm, they play collected, and they allow their players to shine. BAUS found the angle, and now Los Ratones find everything on the map.
Wonderful passage of play for Los Ratones right there. This game has been a masterful performance so far. 26 minutes in. No, it's not been kill heavy, but they've had all the objectives under wrap since the minute go. And now they've still got a couple of Atakan buffs ticking away that they can for a little while. They've got the Baron keeping the waves up. And AV need to find an answer very, very soon.
And how? How do you find the answer? Look at the goal lead. It's 8 Okay, 26 minutes in the game. Look at the items. They're nowhere to be found. There are 2 items strong everywhere. And Ratones already have 3 items. Plus, look at BAUS. He once again does his favorite BAUS special. He never completes the lost chapter. And he has almost 3 full items on top of that.
That is massive right here. The waves crashing into the towers. BAUS and Nemesis on one side. Mid lane held up by the rest. Afroboy has a flank position, and Rockflow is trying to get a push going on bot side, trying to scrape some gold back off the map. This at the cost of multiple inhibs, and the Nexus could be under threat before too long.
I don't know if you can do something. This is your final stand. You have to commit right now, otherwise you just donezo.
Got to get in there. The towers are getting lower and lower. The Jhin calls the curtain once again. Decent damage on the Brownie, but bounces in again. He's like the time. And just like that, Los Ratones secure in the last few kills. AB gave it their best, but they could not hold it. The Nexus ticking down. Barely still alive. Is it enough? In goes Rel. Relative on the Corki has to perform a hero's job. Tagged by the Q, and down they go. Yesterday was the setback for Los Ratones, and today is the bounce back.